Alright. Hey nomads and adventurers in the land of YouTube. Today I'm gonna show you one of my favorite spots in my local area. It is somewhere called the Queen's View, and it is located in the county of Ringerike in Norway. This is not the hotspot of tourism and adventuring, but there are still some very nice places to visit here, and it is pretty close to Norway. Close to Oslo, sorry. I was distracted there for a moment. It's just around maybe 40 minutes from Oslo. And Oslo is just behind the hills you see on the horizon there, in that direction. So we are basically pointing straight at Oslo right now. It's a beautiful day, perfect for some motorcycle riding. It's too warm to stay inactive or do anything else, so getting to cool off on the bike is a real treat. For any of you of the American persuasion, you can see we have a fair number of roundabouts here, which should not scare you. They are not dangerous. So where we are going is up on the hill that you can see right in front of you. Right up there. And from there we can see basically almost the entire Ringerike. In English, Ringerike means the Circle Kingdom, and that is because we are surrounded by hills and mountains, and it used to be the home of, well, the area in general used to be the home of at least 3 Viking kings, like significant Viking kings back in the Viking Age. And did we pass it? We should be riding into, oh yeah, here we go. If you see the sign there, it says Hole kommune. It has four kings, not 3. Yeah, the crowns on that sign signify the 4 Viking kings. They used to live here back in the day. Like, probably the most important Viking king in Norwegian history, not in international way, but in Norwegian history. Used to live on the, I don't know if we can see it. There's a farm up there. Oh yeah, you can see it. He used to live, it wasn't a farm back there then, it was like a longhouse, I guess. And and his name was Olaf the Holy, Saint Olaf the Holy, because he was a traitorous Viking who left Norway to go on Viking down in Europe, and he got converted. He caught Christianity down on the continent, and he came back, and he is credited for christening all of Norway. And I have a story about him that I'm gonna tell in a future video. So this is just a transport stage right now. We're just trying to get to the road up to the Queen's View. There are several viewpoints along the same road, and they're like they're all named like the Princess's View, the Crown Prince's View, the Queen's View, and then somewhere that's inaccessible to us on a motorcycle or on a motorized vehicle is the King's View, which is like the crown of the viewpoints up here. You can kind of see it up here. I'll try to remember to circle it when I edit the video. But we will not be able to get there. Maybe I'll take a hike there at some point to show you guys, because it's pretty spectacular. And this area is kind of overlooked by tourists who come to Norway, because they usually visit Oslo and then they hop on a plane or a train and just pass this area by. But as you can see, it's pretty beautiful here. We have two fjords that are actually connected, and we'll drive over the bridge that connects the two. Well, that divides the two fjords. And then we have so many hikes. You can actually hike. I'm not going to point it out right here, but there is actually a hike up on the hill there to a place that's connected to the story that I'm going to tell about the Viking king, Olaf the Holy. And it's not a long hike, but it's pretty brutal if you're not used to hiking. There's some speedboats out there. Yeah, so this is the area where I grew up. I actually used to live up in the foothills of this hill when I was a little kid. Yeah, so that's the bridge. This here is the Steinsfjord. This means the rocky fjord. And then on the other side of the bridge is something called Tyrifjord. And I'm not actually exactly sure how to translate that. It's like something to do with trolls, I think. Tyri. I don't know. I actually don't know what that means. But it's these fjords, they got their names like maybe 1,000 years ago, maybe even more. So we have a very rich history here. You can actually see the Queen's View now. It's up there. It's in the clearing up there. They launch paragliders and hang gliders from there. There are none up right now because it's kind of windy. But yeah, the road up there is pretty cool as well. And it'll be the first time I ride up there on a bike. I've only driven it in a car before, because I only recently got the motorcycle license. So I've just been exploring my local area for looking for good motorcycle roads. This crossing is notoriously bad because it's hard to see around hard to see around the corner, and then people just drive really fast. Here we go.